Hello and welcome back to Divinity Gems. I'm here for my Cancers. New moon yesterday, so hopefully new positive beginnings coming to all of us. I did do some pre-shuffling already. I'll give it a couple final shuffles for you. Still using the Crystal Visions Tarot and your Black Moon Astrology card I'll pull at the end again. Really does wrap up energy for the week really nicely. Alright, feels pretty good for you, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you in this up and coming week. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. She is in reverse, though. Page of Wands on like prayer mode. Like she's chilling with her music and she's sending up prayer, but she does sit to me on her own power. She doesn't always know how powerful she is. Two of Cups starting off is in reverse for you, Cancer. Not feeling the love, just like that desired exchange of someone for them to share their cup with you and you to share your cup with them. You're just not really looking like you in the love hunt right now. Just not worried about it at this moment. Or a relationship could possibly have just ended for you. Somebody that you were close to could possibly end it over this new moon, or you are just getting out of a relationship. But either way, I'm not seeing the love happening. Next card being out, the Queen of Swords. In reverse, she's a bad chick and upright. In reverse, the Queen of Swords is someone who does not know themselves on the inside out fully yet. And then change, she handles change like nobody else in the deck. She's just the butterfly master right here. Transitions, changes, it's all about the butterflies. Queen of Swords handles change, and she knows, because she knows herself so well on the inside out. Change is no thing for her. She's leading with truth on her sword. She's ready to go. Let's go. Let's change. Let's do it. If it's in my best interest, I mentally, logically know that it makes sense, then she's got no problem following at that point. She knows what to do. But I feel like yours is in reverse because you have not learned, or you are in the process of learning who you are and what you want. And just learning to respond to these changes, because understanding the change is the best way to go with the flow of the change. When you don't understand it, it's when you fight against it because we don't know what's happening. So I feel like that's in reverse, along with the Nine of Pentacles in your top row is in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is your accumulation. It's what you're bringing back into yourself. Desired outcomes materially. So your wealth, your money, your coins, your pentacles is all around her. And then just the foundation that she's building for herself is a very strong foundation. Gorgeous surroundings. There's a peacock there. Everything's colorful. This is creative. This is powerful. You got the even exchange going on. There's two birds in harmony on the page. Just everything around this is serenity. It's harmony. Even the stream of emotions coming out of this foundation is extremely harmonious, and right now that's in reverse for you as well. So I'm feeling like home situation, foundation, money wise, just your surroundings, everything that you're wanting is not where you want it to be right now. That's the current energy. Six of Wands is in reverse. These are those victorious moments after battle. This is after we've been through it. We've handled it. We stand at the top of the mountain with our lion. Like what? We got it. Wisdom all around. Vision is clear. Courage is there with that lion, and we've handled it. But it's in reverse right now. So with all these being in reverse. Wow. All of your cards are in reverse. All of them. Let's keep going. I want to say that's a first. I've had cards where most of the cards, a spread where most of the cards were in reverse, but every single card down here is in reverse for you, Cancer. The Six of Pentacles being in reverse. This is your even exchange, the give and take right here. It's not happening. It's not balanced for you right now. You are either putting in way more than you're receiving, or the other way around, you're taking more than you're sharing, you're not giving as much. But either way, there is no even give and take right here going on. The Knight of Cups in reverse. And upright, he's on his way towards the love of his life. On the unicorn with a bright light, with some flowers and rose petals all around. He's ready to go. But the Two of Cups in reverse, then it makes sense that the Knight of Cups is in reverse. You're not on your way towards any type of love right now. Two of Cups is in reverse. That is becoming the thing. Three of Swords in reverse. So this is feeling like you got done wrong, hurt, disrespected, just treated unfairly. But that's in reverse as well. So maybe you thought someone was doing something to you or had some ill intentions towards you, but then it didn't turn out that way. So if it did happen to you, if it did happen in the past, you're not feeling bad over it anymore. You're not hurting over it anymore. Something that didn't work out in the past where you feel like, yeah, somebody did you pretty wrong. It's not bothering you like it was before. You're just not about to pursue anything on the love front. Like you're over it. You're over it. But you're not looking for any new love at this moment. Six of Cups is in reverse. And last card out, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Six of Cups is like the need to go and heal the inner child, to go ahead and pursue something and leave behind all the things that really waste your time and go to pursue those things that bring you joy, that bring you pleasure. In reverse. In reverse. And then the Ace of Pentacles would be any seed that you plant, any goal, any endeavor that you want to take root and grow, something that you're trying to, in reverse as well. Everything in reverse. Cancer, what's going on? What's going down this week right here? What's this backwardness here? Everything being in reverse. Everything. Let's get some clarity for you. Your emotions. I mean, that goes right over here in this pile with these three cups. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, all in reverse. These are all your emotions, all your feelings. You are a water sign. What is going on emotionally for my Cancers? Why are all your cups in reverse? Okay. There was some fighting going on. There was some arguing. There was some stress. There was some conflict. I mean, you got two in front of you. There's two lions in the back of you fighting, and there's just conflict all around with that Five of Wands energy. The Five of Pentacles was out. I'm not sure if it's reversed or not, but the Five of Pentacles energy is just about not seeing what you have and feeling like you have less than you have. She's trying to take care of her daughter out in the cold, but she doesn't even see that she has coins behind her and coins in front of her, but her eyes are closed. And she's so worried about, what she doesn't have that she doesn't see what she does have. This is just straight up fighting. That's just chaos. This is just conflict, differences in opinions. And I feel like that's where this Three of Swords energy comes from. Just that feeling like we got done wrong. Definitely through this situation, you feel like you got done wrong. I feel like. And maybe that's why you can't see what you do have at this moment. Because it just feels like you've been done so incredibly wrong. Why you don't want to even deal with any type of love, emotional situation. But then everything else is in reverse too. Like, what's going on, Cancer? Get some more clarity on this spread for my Cancer. What is going on for my Cancer? Okay. Sun is upright. So bringing some type of happiness to all of this that was going on. And you are at this moment, the Three of Wands energy, just trying to catch the light. She's trying to see what all this was for, why all this happened, what it was all for, and just looking for the happiness after all this. Like, can I get some sunshine in my life after all this reversed reversed energy, nothing going my way? Just trying to catch some light, trying to catch some clear insight into how to make some improvements in your life at this time, Cancer. That's all right. That's what you do. We are looking for the answers. We are looking for the way to become happy. That's what we're looking for. Definitely a chance in there to go and delve into some childhood issues. Stars in reverse. But the Knight of Pentacles is upright. He's a giver to me. He's a giver. He wants to accomplish things. And he's moving toward the things that he wants to accomplish. He's moving towards it. So in his particular case, I feel like it's financially. A lot has to do with it in your financial world, but then a lot of inward work that you are looking to do with the star being out. The star, that star quality, that light, that special thing about you that makes you you. You are trying to gain insight on that. And I feel like it is going to involve you going back. That little girl who follows the lady with the light, I feel like you're going to go back to that little girl, that little boy. The Wheel of Fortune popped out. I didn't keep it, but that was out. Creating, as the Magician, creating a new life for yourself is what you're interested in and how to do it. And that's when you'll start to desire the first upright cup that you've had. This is when you become the Page of Cups again. This is when you desire to bring some love into your life again and just pretty much set the foundations of what new lifestyle that you want right now. Yeah, you ready for goodness. It's the Seven of Cups. You ready for happiness. You ready for joy. You got cups all over the place here. Just deciding on where you want to drop a cup off at. Just love, love, love all around. Rainbows and wonderful dragons that she's riding on with glowing cups. So you're going to create a new, and the Devil is in reverse. So any temptation, anything blocking you off of this new endeavor, I don't think you're going to have a problem with the Devil being in reverse. You've avoided temptation. You've avoided going and just doing stuff just to be doing it. You've avoided that, even though the situation didn't play out in the beginning how, as you wanted it in the beginning, and you felt like you got done wrong in the process. You didn't give in to any type of other temptation to do something silly. Yeah, you're still sitting on the world at the end and sitting on top of the world at the end of this. But I feel like in between it, there's some work that needs to be done internally. And that's what's going to bring you the desired results, that sunshine. Nine of Swords is in reverse. So just mentally feeling trapped right now. Just a little bit stuck in your head and thinking too much. Yeah, thinking is good, but thinking too much sometimes is destructive when we're overthinking something. When we've already solidified it in our mind, we know what it is, but we just keep playing it out over and over again. We don't want to get caught up in that cycle, and that's that Nine of Swords energy. It can turn into negative thinking. It can turn into insecurity when you're thinking that way. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This is about how you see it. So this is your perception. Either you're on top, handling business, riding on a flying dragon who can rise above his opposition and fight this fight with an advantage. Having the upper hand, he does. Or, as it came out in reverse, you're feeling like you're on the bottom. You and your dragon are on the bottom, and those people are on top of you shooting down at you. It's about how you see it. So, see that you have the upper hand, or know that you have the upper hand. She's on a flying dragon too. Got all them cups that were in reverse over here. Now you can decide what you want to do with those cups, who you want in those cups, if you want somebody in those cups, and I feel like you do. because you're desiring here as the Page of Cups to see what you want when it comes to love. But I feel like you're so focused more so on making sure that you are stable financially. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That you're stable financially. And she's in reverse. So you want to be stable financially at this point and build up your surroundings and make them more comfortable. But that hasn't happened for you yet. And I feel like once that does play out, then you'll be more inclined to be focused on who's going in that cup or not. But right now, it is about your stability more than anything else. Yep, and the Wheel of Fortune is back out. So it was meant to come out. This is a change to this cycle for you, Cancer. There's a change coming to this cycle when it comes to love and finances. There's a change coming to those cycles for you to where you'll feel more stable. But you have to be willing to embrace change at the same time. Yep. Got to be willing to embrace change. Anytime you see those butterflies on the card, it is about embracing change and transformation for the better. Anytime the change is coming, you don't have to be leery of the change because the change is always happening to end the old cycle and bring about a better cycle. It's not going to tear down an old cycle to give you one that was worse than the one you had before, unless you are choosing, something that is harmful for yourself. You got free will, but you can create the opportunity for yourself. You can create the situations. How do we create the opportunity for a new job? By applying for jobs. This is how you create the opportunity, by networking, by talking to people. You are creating. And in High Priestess energy, when you're doing those things, when you're handling your business to the point where you are actively, engaged in the energy. So as the High Priestess, yes, we do create situations and opportunities for ourselves. We create them in love by the choices we make to call people, not call people, spend energy with this person or not, spend money with this person or not. We create by the things that we do, by the choices we make and the decisions that we make. Judgment. So you're going to be finding reasons why you want things and why you don't want things in your life and coming to decisions on those things. And then you're going to be rebuilding and restructuring your life right now. I feel like this is the turning point for you, Cancer. Where you're about to change some things for yourself. Get to know yourself in a different way than you've ever known yourself before. And just now the judgment of, what do I want? What don't I want? What type of this do I want? What kind of career? What kind of love? What kind of relationship? Those types of serious questions are coming to you at this time. And the realization that you can create them. You can help yourself create these situations. What type of love do I desire? What type of work would make me feel most fulfilled? And then you put the actions behind those things to make them happen. And faith is the last thing out. Why wouldn't you believe that they're going to happen? If you put those things out there, then that's when your faith comes in, and having faith in yourself and believing in yourself to make those things come true. That's the combination of a winner right there. Thought it out, embrace change, and then you took actions as well. See what your Black Moon astrology card is for the week. Wraps up your overall energy. I can get one to fall. If not, I'm going to stop it. Pull one off the top. Nope, there we go. We got two come out for you. Two. Air element, communication, and Sagittarius. I see. I'll go to the book. Air element, that's my stuff right there. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy, and that is communication. That's why I talk so much, y'all. Got to communicate. And people don't know it unless you communicate it. I can't say, well, he didn't know, or this is, well, maybe he just didn't, or maybe she just didn't see it. I can't say it. If I communicated it to you, I leave the ball in your court to decide what you want to do. Once you communicate that back to me, then it's back in my court to decide what I want to do. Yes, no, maybe. We go from there. Everybody has power in this situation. Communication. All actions result from thought. So it is thought that matters. Sai Baba, that was a quote. All right, let's just get this card in brief. Travel, especially air travel, airports, weather, being in the clouds, using words, getting a piece of news, gossip, writing, speaking, lectures, classes, publishing, getting the word out, getting your point across. Vacillation, having a divided mind. Balance, testing theories, fairness, impartiality, science, music, instruments. The voice, the hands, the eyes, the brain, ability to think things through, to analyze, intelligence, finding a solution, being inventive, cleverness, being humane, being humanitarian, overlooking prejudice, blowing hot and cold. Towers, aloofness, having a cool exterior, motion, suspension, clarity and mental acuity. Magic wands, feathers, birds, winged insects, smoke, incense, smudging, and corresponding card is the Ace of Swords. Key ideas, travel, flight, writing, abstract reasoning, science, technology, and impartiality. All right, so communications of all kinds. These are also things that Mercury rules. Something in here I saw, getting the word out, getting your point across, having divided minds and balance, fairness, testing theories, fairness. I saw with that, like that Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, where you took 3 stabs to the heart. Fairness, impartiality, the equal give and take, that type of stuff. Ability to think things through. It's definitely in your reading, the analyzing, finding solutions, being inventive. All right. I see all that. And just overall, I feel like there needs to be a communication of what it is that you want so that there's no miscommunication. There's, especially with Mercury in retrograde, there's so much miscommunication because that is our planet of communication and it's spinning backwards right now. So we got another week. Thank God, Mercury. It wasn't a really bad one to me, but it does just throw miscommunications out there, and the ability to be able to miscommunicate is heightened because our communication planet is spinning backwards. So it just energetically, that's how it goes. So maybe we wanted to communicate something with somebody and it came out wrong, or they didn't see our point, or we didn't. You miss each other when Mercury's in retrograde sometimes. So just those types of communication things needing to get out right now. I feel like having talks with the people in your life that you need to have those talks with, that you may have been avoiding because you don't like confrontation. If it's truth, speak it. Speak it because the other person may need to hear it. You may be holding them back from something that you could have been sent as the messenger to tell this person something. And because you're not standing up to them, they can't see or get the point that they're supposed to work on or they're supposed to get from this. So especially people who have done us wrong. If somebody's done you wrong, Cancer, if somebody has done you to the point where you feel like they stabbed you in the heart, like you really took a swing at me, a stab at me, like this was wrong, how you made me feel, disrespectful, then you have to communicate that to them and you have to say so. And in explaining it to them, you are allowing them, number one, to understand what they did wrong and giving them the chance to say, okay, I'm sorry, and that won't happen again. Or you're saying that whether or not they even care about it or not, and you can remove your energy from that person at that time because you know what it is. You know this is a person that really doesn't care about being respectful of you and your feelings. Then it's time to push that person away. Also fell out Sagittarius card. I want to get that one in so that your reading doesn't run too long. Sagittarius is IC. Luck is not chance, it's toil. Fortune's expensive smile is earned. All right? Put in the effort. Luck is not chance, it's toil. Like I said, creating those opportunities that open the door for what you want by the decisions you make and by what you do. All right, this card in brief. Good luck, favorable conditions, being open and broad-minded, going for the truth, being truthful, being frank and honest, being kind and helpful, allowing others to be who they are, seeking answers, becoming curious, psychic fairs, visiting areas of study, university, lecture halls, churches, bookstores, courthouses, feeling passionate, going on a big adventure, travels in a southeastern direction, giving others freedoms, gathering others together for a good cause, living in the moment, avoiding commitment, clumsy accidents, feeling loose inside the body, wine and beer, campouts, fireplaces, horses, the kidneys, buttocks and upper thighs, gambling places, lottery tickets, panhandlers, the color violet, magenta, and blue. Corresponding tarot card would be the Six of Wands. And then the key ideas on this one are freedom, exploration, lucky breaks, religion, travel, philosophy, and honesty. Those were all Sagittarius traits and signs. How I see this in your reading, a whole lot of these conditions: being broad, open, and broad-minded, going for the truth, being truthful, being frank and honest with somebody who's done you wrong. We just talked about that, being frank and honest. If you got to say it to them, say it to them. Don't be worried about avoiding confrontation all the time. Sometimes you need confrontation, and it's not even about a confrontation. You're going to say it to them. You don't have to be hollering and yelling to have a confrontation. Sometimes it's just spoken words that need to be spoken. So keep that in mind this week. If you got something to say to somebody who's done something wrong, say it, speak it. Let's see. There was something else in here. Allowing others to be who they are. They show you who they are. Thank you for letting me know that's who you are. I'm going to be over here. If I'm not trying to be over there with that type of energy, then the ball's back in your court. Like I say, you make the decision if that's what you want to be around. Seeking answers. I feel like you're getting to that time where you're learning who you are and trying to discover who you are, becoming curious, visiting areas of study. So reading, learning, taking in more information on the subjects that are close to home for you. I feel like you'll be doing that a lot. Gathering others together for a good cause. So maybe there's some humanitarian type in you, like that Sagittarius energy is philosopher, humanitarian type of energy. So gathering others together for a good cause, living in the moment, avoiding commitment. When I saw that, I thought of all those cup cards in reverse right now. Like, you are just not feeling love right now. Avoiding commitment, you could possibly be in that type of energy right now because just you ain't too sure about anybody right now. You're avoiding that type of commitment. Clumsy accidents, feeling loose inside the body, wine and beer. Hey, if you're a drinker, you're a drinker. That's how you get it out. That's how you deal with it. Then wine and beer will definitely be involved. Gambling, if you're a lottery ticket person right there, it might make you more inclined to do things like that this week. That type of energy might come towards you. But overall, those two going together, to me, those two energies communicating, and definitely the Sagittarius energy of just learning, taking in information, and not being afraid to make moves as you need to, because it's about your happiness. It's about your life. So just making them changes. I feel like you're at a crossroad, definitely Cancer, where you're about to make a lot of changes in your life. And this is just the beginning of realizing certain things. So you're going to come into a lot more understanding as we go towards the end of the month. Once Mars and Mercury come back, everything's going to be feeling lovely again, just moving forward, assured of our moves that we're making and being clear of the energy right now. But while everything's still backwards, just taking it with a grain of salt and just being cautious as we move through our things. Everybody is being pretty cautious during this time, which is understandable. But that is your reading, Cancer, for the week of the 13th through the 19th. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if that resonated with you. And then if you need to book a personal reading, all the info is below in the description box. Thanks for listening.